Hey, what's up guys? This is PokerXpress, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos. Let's jump straight into the action.
It's the greatest marketing, efficient chips marketing scheme ever, 5p chips.
Wow.
But the chips, it cost you an arm and a fucking leg.
How many are left in this tournament?
Okay,
Well, there's at least
there's less than 40. We know that they broke down.
Less than 40 and more than 2.
So we reckon Jacob might be the chip leader.
Very likely.
Wow, there is a lot of biblical. Every name on this table is biblical.
David, was he in the Bible?
David was the.
Oh, doubting Tommaso. Mark my words.
Wasn't
Sergio?
Yeah, wasn't David? Was he the mayor of Sodom and Gomorrah? Maybe not.
Who's punking for a 4 for a bit? Oh my goodness me. Sergio, he checks this, doesn't he? Because he's called out of the big blind. Now, does David, against 2 players, David smart enough not to take a card. If they checked him again, I don't think this is a horrible card for Sergio, obviously, because
obviously.
Yeah, thanks, Barney. We nearly missed that.
Excuse me. Right, well, a little value bet from Sergio might get a call here now because David's ended up with 2 pair. And,
he's gone for it.
Yeah. I think David might just feel now that he's picked up 2 pair. I mean, it doesn't, in a way, it doesn't make any difference. But he's kind of either.
He might think the 2 pair is good when there wasn't a bet in the turn.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anyway, he has to call it. So that's worked out well for Sergio in the end. If he'd taken off on any other street, he wouldn't have got anything. And Mark got to see all the cards to see if a 4 was going to come. So, you know, he got full value for his little pair too. Everybody's happy.
Ivan, from the cutoff, he's been quiet for the last few minutes. Not like him. Seth on the button. Happy to play his 5s in position. Victor, Queen Nine of Hearts in the big one, of course, is going to take this 3-way. Ace, deuce, 3, rainbow. Good flop for Seth. Just the 1 overcard, and he has a gut shot straight draw. Ivan never slows down. Of course, Seth going to continue with that. Pair of 5s and a gut shot on the ace deuce 3 board. Certainly good enough to continue. And bingo on the turn. Makes the wheel. Will Ivan show restraint? Got a little bit worried. Seth called the flop. He can have 4s, he can have 5s, he can have deuces, 3s. He's going to have some ace-x. But
2-2.
Ivan going after the other pairs. 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s. Ivan's just relentless. No pair, no draw, drawing dead, betting into a straight. Big pot brewing. And Ivan rivers a jack, some showdown. Check him, hoping to see a check back from Seth. Beat some of the smaller pocket pairs. He's not going to get that. What he's going to do is face a big bet, one would imagine. I mean, I can't really think of many bluffs Seth has, but some hands that picked up hearts. Some of those heart floats on the flop. There aren't many. All but one chip going in. 100K the bet. Like I say, it's hard to really give Steph any bluffs. I think there's a little deviation for him here, betting so big. Just against Ivan, I think he goes this sizing. Really hoping Ivan has an ace. Doesn't think he'll fold it. Hopefully Ivan can piece this one together and get away from it. Nothing worse than bluffing and then catching a piece and then facing a jam. He was done with the hand when he was calling the turn, and now he's called a piece. Well, he's taking a long time to ask for a count. Does give him some more time as the clock stops when he asks for a count. Guess the answer, 100K. Saying, think long, think wrong. I think Ivan's trying to convince himself to make this call. Really, you're hoping to be up against like King 10 of hearts, Queen 10 of hearts. I don't think Queen 10 of hearts even calls the flop. And he does make the call, and I don't like it. Misstep there from Ivan. Convinced himself Seth could be bluffing. He still has a starting stack.
Tatiana Barsova. All right.
With almost 2.8 million.
And shout out Rachel Hennigan. Thank you so much for the privy information.
Great job all week by Rachel and the Party Poker team.
She just travels to every single stop, keeping things in order. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Non-stop work.
That work will continue March 6th through the 15th. It's the Million Super High Roller Series at Casino Sochi in partnership with Triton Poker and Poker Go. That's capped off by Super High Roller Bowl Russia. And then, Brent, May 3rd to May 11th, it's Million Cyprus. That schedule just announced. That main event is a 5K, $5 million guarantee.
Oh.
They'll also have a 25K Super High Roller, a 25K Short Deck, and 50K. So let's go to Cyprus.
I'm in.
Yeah,
I'll go anywhere at this point.
Might need a passport.
We got a nice tweet here from at Charles K. Ski, Charles Kowalkowski.
I'm sure you nailed that one.
No doubt. He said, great job. You guys you're making me laugh. You're great at commentaries.
That's the goal. Thank you, Charles. Gaspar firing, just king high. Andre check calling with the 7s. Turns another 7. That's comforting.
Check.
Check, check, king on the river. Could be some trouble for Gaspar.
Well, this is 100% a payoff pitch at this point. Not a huge pot, but it's going to sting. Andre just needs to size this up.
Right.
We assume our opponent has a queen. Let's try and get called.
265,000 in the pot. Andre bets 180K. A little less than 3/4 pot.
I touch, I break.
Yeah, causing trouble already.
That's my life.
Now we have to pay. It's good for your gangster image.
Look that.
Boy, Gaspar, I'm shocked he's given it this much thought. I mean, I guess Andre has all the 7s, no doubt, but for the times that he has a queen, we just have to call.
Yeah. Does make the call. We'll see the 7.
¿180,000? 180,000.
Burns raises out of the cutoff. Top 2 for Foxen. Middle pair for Burns.
Jeff, I can tell you right now, this particular flop for Cal in position as the raiser against this particular opponent, Alex Foxen defending from the big blind and flopping top 2, disaster. Cal will be a non-believer when this check raise comes home. Look at all the draws that are available out there. Think about the sort of hands that Foxen would consider check raising with. I'm feeling pretty damn good with Jack 9 in this particular spot. This pot could get a little larger than we anticipate.
Yep, and on cue, Foxen the check raise to 95,000.
Just look at his demeanor already. I don't think he believes it.
Foxen with 630K behind as Burns makes the call.
Just a dream spot for Alex Foxen, really.
10 on the turn, so now an open-ended straight draw for Burns.
Yeah, survival ticket now for Cal. Welcome back to the party. All of a sudden has just about 20% equity to actually win this hand as opposed to being essentially stone dead on the flop. Depending on the sizing here, some draws actually have come home that Foxen may have elected to check raise. Maybe a hand like Queen Jack, which should obviously be the nuts now.
You didn't either?
No, I didn't.
6-7.
And Michael probably didn't.
And I think Michael, it's not that. It's not
Yeah,
mine.
added equity. I am calling 140,000
it's just right over
pretty
there.
happily now with this hand, with this card on the turn.
And with that, now 590K in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. That seems weird.
And the river is a
It's just right
jack.
over.
Aces and nines for Foxen, jacks and nines for Cale Burns.
Really tough run out for Foxen's hand with ace-9, and this might save Cal Burns if this does go check. If I'm Alex, I'm not betting here. I think that Cal should have a number of queens to be able to continue to get to the river.
There's that time extension card, which grants him an additional 30 seconds to act.
He would have to have him completely pegged on some sort of 2-pair holding, which you can certainly extract value from. If that is the case, can we bet 200,000? And every time we get raised, simply just fold. And he beats him in. 135 and snap called. That's just great poker by Alex Foxen. With that run out, he finds value with the blocker bet on the river.
135, right?